Your value has never been up for others to decide. It never was, and it never will be. You didn't enter this world to be measured by someone else's standards. You weren't placed here to neatly fit into a mold crafted by those who can't grasp your battles, your path, or your spirit. You came into this life with purpose, with fire in your soul, and potential that reaches far beyond imagination. But somewhere along your journey, they tried to convince you otherwise. They pointed out your flaws. They mocked your ambitions. They whispered doubts behind your back and questioned your ability. They judged your appearance, your voice, your choices. And maybe, just maybe, you started to believe them. Maybe you began to question who you were, your direction, your value. Maybe you started to shrink just to fit into the spaces they were comfortable with. Maybe you traded your authenticity for their approval. But here's the truth. No matter how loud their voices get, they don't determine your worth. You are not the labels they threw at you. You are not your mistakes. You are not your wounds, or the quiet nights you spent alone with your pain. You are not the betrayals, the heartbreaks, or the rejections that made you doubt your reflection. You are something far stronger, something they never took the time to understand. You are the flame that kept burning when everything tried to snuff it out. You are the bravery that rose up after every fall. You are the softness that remained kind in a world that tried to make you hard. You are the grit you forged deep inside when there was no one else to lean on. That's what they never noticed. They see your calm and call it weakness. They see your scars and call it damage. But they have no idea what it took for you to open your eyes this morning and choose to try again. They don't know the weight of believing in yourself when everything around you tells you not to. Yet, here you are, still standing. And that in itself is a kind of power most people will never understand. We've been trained to believe our worth comes from outside. Likes, followers, compliments, promotions, trophies. But that's a lie. None of that defines you. You can't build lasting self-worth from things that can be taken from you. If your sense of value is tied to someone else's praise, the moment they fall silent, you'll feel empty. That's not real confidence. That's a trap. True worth is forged in the unseen moments. It's in the quiet hours when you show up for yourself, when no one's watching. It's when you follow through on the promises you made to yourself, when you take the hard road, even though it scares you, when you choose kindness over bitterness. That's when your strength is born. Wondering how powerful you really are? Think back to the nights you cried silently, to the moments you kept going when everything in you begged to quit, to the days you smiled so others wouldn't worry, even though you were breaking inside. That hidden strength, that is what defines you. Not your income, not your looks, not your resume, your heart, your fight, your soul. No one else gets to label you. They haven't lived your life. They haven't survived your storms. They haven't walked the path you've endured. So stop giving your value away to people who were never qualified to hold it. Your self-worth is yours. Claim it. It's not arrogance to believe in yourself. It's essential. It's not selfish to walk away from harmful people. It's self-care. It's not wrong to demand respect. It's your birthright. Quit apologizing for being real. Quit shrinking to make others feel big. Quit pretending to be someone else just to earn a place in their world. Real love sees you for who you are. Not the filtered version, not the masked one, but the real, raw, unpolished you. There's a version of you you've hidden under years of shame, fear, and doubt. It's time to bring that version back. Time to stand in your truth. Time to shut out the noise and remember who you are. You are enough. Even if no one applauds, even if no one says thank you, even if they all walk away, you are still enough. The road ahead won't be smooth. Rejection will still come. Critics will still speak. But now you won't let their voices shape you. You've learned too much. You've come too far. So when they try to put you in another box, you'll just smile. Not in spite, but in quiet peace. Because you've learned something they never did. Their opinion of you isn't your burden to carry. You were never meant to be understood by everyone. You were meant to be true, to be bold, to be whole. Even if they don't get it, even if they mock you, because one day, the very things they laughed at will be the things they envy. And by then, you won't need their validation. You'll have something better. Self-respect. That's real freedom. Not needing permission, not chasing applause, just waking up and saying, I'm okay, I'm worthy, I'm proud of who I'm becoming. So let the world spin, let them talk, let them misunderstand. You've got more meaningful work ahead. Becoming the person you were always meant to be. Walk into every room like you belong. Speak your truth even if your voice trembles. Set boundaries. Say no when you need to. Say yes even when it scares you. Honor your emotions. Trust your gut. And above all, be gentle with yourself. Because the path to self-worth isn't about changing into someone else. It's about remembering who you were before the world convinced you to forget. You are not broken. You are not too much. You are not unworthy. You are enough. You always have been. You always will be.